we get into this episode, make sure you rate the podcast 5 stars if you haven't already. Follow us as well. It helps us out heaps.
Smash that button with your big gonads and shit. Any engagement is good engagement.
Yeah.
Leave a hate comment for all we care.
Yeah, leave a
Let's get
lot of
around
hate
it.
comments.
Follow 5 stars. Most important thing to get us trending.
Yeah, and if you're listening, if you want to, pop it on your Instagram
Yeah,
story
share it on
or
your
share it
story.
to a mate. It's the best thing that you can do.
Share it on your Facebook too. Facebook's
it.
coming back, man.
Do
Coming
it.
back.
Welcome back to the Mayfield podcast, the podcast by mates for mates.
Now we are joined by Jackson, 9 p.m. Russell, and Chip, Sugar Mummy McGrath.
Yeah.
I've taken over names this
I
week.
actually want a sugar mummy so bad, eh?
You've got one.
No, but like
You've got one.
like all the time. Like the next week, I'm getting sugar mummy, but I want one like permanently, where I could be like, "Hey, God, can I have some cash?" Bam, leave the door with $1,000.
That's literally what you got. A little bit of context here. Chip's going away to Vanuatu.
Yeah.
You leave tomorrow.
Yeah,
don't you?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow you
Tomorrow.
go for a week, and his girlfriend's paying for the whole trip.
Yeah, 100%.
You're a little. Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
part.
why he's getting sugar mummy.
Mate, when you're fucking,
Have you got a +1?
When you're as good as me, mate, the dollars come fucking rolling in.
You are no. To
You
be
are
honest,
like-
you are a hopeless romantic, and
I am.
I'm
Nah.
glad she's done that for
Boy,
you. man.
believe it or
Thanks,
not,
boys.
Chip is punching above his weight. I don't know how it's fucking possible,
Well-
but he is.
When you've got fucking arms like me, cunt, you could punch anything.
Ew. Now, if you
cop that.
haven't picked up, we're gonna start doing a rotation with the names because I've like run out of every little bit of ammunition I have on
we've
the
burnt
board.
him dry.
Credit to you, fuck me dead, you've had a spell.
It was.
Yeah.
I reckon it was
Long spell.
almost a century.
And I was kind of sprung on that like 10 seconds before recording as well. So sorry it wasn't very exciting, but they'll pick up.
Next
Yeah.
week I've got it. Oh, God.
Anyways, and Chip's got a whole week to think
Yeah,
about
I
it
got
as
a week
well.
to think. That's you know what, me thinking for a week, I'll tell you fucking that much.
You got greatness to try beat. I've sort of set the tone, you know.
Yeah,
Feel me?
Real high.
Now, Chip, what made and broke you this week?
So what broke me, boys, is I'm actually fucking pretty broke at the moment.
yeah.
I
the
wonder
sugar mummy.
fucking why.
Due to
I wonder why.
my own fucking going out every weekend and blowing money like it's their leaves flying in the fucking wind.
Let's put it in this perspective. What have like the last 4 weekends looked like for you?
Thousands
If you
of
can
dollars.
remember.
Thousands of dollars flying out the fucking door.
How do you actually like survive though? Because you're an apprentice. Like, what are you actually doing?
just-
For
Mate.
context, he's going away on his
Yeah,
to
for a week.
Vanuatu this week. He's went on a Bucks last week. The week before
I just
that,
had
you
a
went
couple of beers
out on a
before.
Sunday session.
Yeah.
Surfers.
And the weekend before that, he went out again. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, it's not adding up at this point.
We
It's
need
like,
to
You know how
patch.
normal people do budgeting and they're like, I'll put this much for saving, I'll put this much for rent and that shit. So I pay rent and then go, fuck, where do I send the rest of it? And I aim and fire.
I'm actually convinced that you've got like another source of income.
He's
though,
a
that
big
we don't know.
paycheck,
Yeah, I'm a
paycheck
prostitute.
guy, I reckon.
Big
I sell my ass.
Have you got a side hustle, man?
Yeah, I'm a big,
just like
big drop shipper.
He drop ship shoes.
Bombs, yeah, 100%. And then what made me this week is so I had a Bucks last week, so I had Friday, obviously Saturday, Sunday off, and I took Monday off. And then life got real fucking hard for me Tuesday, so I took that off. And then I worked Wednesday
you
and
a
today.
crook?
Yeah, I was crook as fucking dog. And I actually I thought I took it off. I had some stuff I had to do. I can't say what I had to do. I cannot fucking say what I had to
That
do.
conversation went fucking nowhere.
I can't say what I had to do.
But anyone
So I had
wondering,
Tuesday
he
off.
had Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. off.
Yeah, and then I worked 2 days, and now I got a week off, so I'm back next Friday. But when I get back, boys, I'm gonna have to fucking knuckle down and grind.
I just lost fucking brain cells listening to you trying to say what broke you.
But dude,
Was
give
that
me
even
a
what ma-
fucking
was
break.
that what made you
I've
broke
been
you? I don't even know what you just
so fucked up
said.
for 4 weekends, and you're gonna come at me for fucking having a little jumble on air. Give me a break. But that's what made me.
God.
I'm going to start off with what made me. It's super simple. 7-Eleven slushies at the moment. I think I said it last week or the week before. Perhaps I was meant to say it, but they've been fucking making me this.
You have been smashing him.
Your
I've seen-
diet's fucked. It's like just Slurpees and then
Yourself,
Zinger boxes.
cunt. Your fucking
No, dude,
self.
you literally
There
eat
is no
fucking KFC.
chance
Cunt.
I'm going to take my diet as fucked from this
100%. Your
heifer.
diet is fucked. I don't drink water, no shit. You eat KFC 4 times a week, have fucking slushies every day.
I don't.
The Snapchats don't say Are you serious? You eat KFC in your car and you fucking finish your Zinger box before you get home, you fat cunt.
Yeah, because I'm still
because
records. But that's once a week. Once a week I do KFC.
Is it once? It's not once a week. You are
It's-
pushing your
No. I'm going to play like the mediator here. Right?
Oh, devil's advocate in the middle. Thank you.
It is the pot calling the kettle black, right?
Yeah.
But
The kettle's black.
I'm telling you, he visits the Colonel way more than once a week.
Way more than anyone I fucking know.
Way fucking more.
On a good week, a normal week, it's more than once. But the last week, once.
A good week. A good week. Are you serious?
The last week I've only had it once, and I'm going to only stick to it once a week now. But anyway, Chip, your diet's way more fucked
My
up
diet's
than
pretty
I
good
am.
though. What do you mean? I make meal prep on Sunday. Lasts me the whole week. I have one meal a day. I don't eat brekkie. I have smoker. I don't have lunch, and then I have dinner.
Chip, that's like not healthy.
Yeah,
though.
what?
Huh? But I don't get hungry, so I don't fucking
He's
eat.
doing halal.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the
Both fast
7-Eleven.
I do that
Slurpees.
different. Yeah, I do a different
Anyway.
style of fast.
Back to the 7-Eleven Slurpees.
7-Eleven slushies.
We were at like quite a nice restaurant, would you say, for Chip's birthday.
my
We spoke
God.
about it last episode. And Coxie walks up with his big $1 large Slurpee to the waiter and goes, "Oh, is it all sweet if I bring this in?" And she's like, "Oh, well, not really."
He got
and I was like
grilled.
to her,
He got grilled
she
too.
said I couldn't take it in. I said, "What do you mean? I'm going to spend heaps of money." And she goes, "All right, I wouldn't usually do this. You could take your Slurpee in." I didn't think it was frowned upon to take a Slurpee into a really nice restaurant.
Are you serious?
This guy's sucking on a straw. What was in it? Coke, raspberry.
It was
what
every
were we
flavour
working
of the
with?
Slurpee machine.
He's a big rainbow guy.
big mixer guy.
Big rainbow guy.
Big mixer guy.
Big all flavours.
Yeah, in the middle of the restaurant while eating pizza, just sucking on a Slurpee straw.
And let it be known,
and
the
making
waitress,
those obnoxious sounds.
the waitress flamed him all night.
Oh,
I
I don't
haven't
even care.
seen like a waitress flame someone like that ever.
Wait, she was good. She was actually giving it to me. She was giving me waters and going, "Do you want a straw, mate?" Like treating me like a little
Yeah.
kid. Asking if she wants to cut
And
my
then,
food.
and then with the Slurpee, she was like, "Oh, I remember when I had schoolies."
Yeah, she was ripping me apart. Respect to her. Shout out to you,
Yeah, that was
Orgelo's lady. What broke me this week? I'm going to be careful with this one. You will know if you hear it. I'm going to bleep out the name if they've resolved the issues. But for now, we're gonna really set them up here. King IT, fuck you. At the moment,
Bro,
Yeah.
these cuds.
they have taken my laptop. Okay, so I got my laptop fixed for them because the screen broke. My MacBook Pro is what we do all the editing on for this whole podcast.
You
right?
do all the editing.
It's
on.
what I do all the editing.
Wait. We're
Yeah,
a collective. All right.
All right, screen broke. Got it fixed from them, and when I got it fixed from them, I was like, "Is there a warranty on like your service?" And they were like, "No." And I was like, "You have to give a warranty when you fix something." Like, "All right, we'll give you a year warranty." I was like, "Sweet." Get it fixed for them. They took ages, paid $850. Screen's not working, battery's fucked, and the fan's fucked as well. And I was like, I don't have time for this. So I've just been using a monitor again. Anyway, today, laptop fully shit itself. I take it in, I'm like, fix it. And they go, "Nah, man, like, that's on you." Like, just saying it's on me. And I was like, I brought it to you, battery working, fan working. And he's like, "Yeah, no, we did an assessment when you brought it in. The motherboard and everything was all screwed on it. That's on you."
And
But
what
let's
did they
put a
like-
new screen and then charge
That-
$850.
yeah. And I was like, "Okay, so you're telling me that it was fucked and you still fixed it and said it was sweet?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "These are the biggest fucking bullshitters," and now they won't give me a refund or
yeah,
nothing.
and then but they said they tried to tell Coxie that they told him about the problems.
Yeah.
So when he came back, they were like, "Oh, you knew about the problems and you didn't want them
Yeah,
fixed."
he was like to me, "Mate, we like made you aware of the problems." I was like, "Shut up." I was like, "That is being dishonest. That never happened. You never told me about the problems with the laptop. My laptop was perfect. It's a fucking brand new MacBook Pro, like $2,500 laptop." And then he's like trying to frame me for all this shit.
So now Coxie and I got actually going to that kind of shop.
They've got
and light the
24
bloke's
hours.
Fucking
So
shop
best
on
believe
fire.
I sent King IT an angry email. I went in and scorched the bloke. And
Oh, he'd be real scared
and-
after you went in. He'd be shaking
And I got him on the phone as well.
on
You
the
know what?
buzzer.
They have 24 hours to respond. Otherwise,
Fuck
we
'em.
storm.
Otherwise-
we storm the
Fuck 'em.
fucking shop.
Otherwise, your laptop is just caught in the crosshair, fucking fire.
I had
when we
to tell
burn the joint.
I told my dad, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm going." And I was like, I had to tell him to stop. I was like, Dad, no, don't.
Dude,
I was
why
like,
did you?
I
You
said,
should
let me
have let
fight
him
my own.
loose.
But no, imagine them finding out that my dad went in to fight for me.
Dude, but the thing is, so now you have got a laptop. Your dad goes in there. Your laptop stays there because he's walking out with a fucking brand new one. I
Yeah.
guarantee it. And
Yeah.
rest of the store.
The worst comes to worst, I'm
That
sending
is
Dad in there.
ridiculous,
But
especially because they
So
lied.
if you're thinking of getting something fixed from King IT and they give you a little warranty thing, don't go to them. They're shit.
Love that.
Fuck them.
Do we need to say allegedly? Or
Yeah.
truth-
No.
should we say
No.
truthfully?
No.
Allegedly. Well, they gave me hypotheticals on a warranty and
Yeah.
never gave it to me.
Fuck 'em.
No,
This
they're
is
fucking
all
awesome.
alleged for legal reasons,
Yeah.
but
Anyway, wankers.
'em. Yeah.
What made it broke you? Sorry
anyway,
about that.
mine what made me is sort of along the lines of it's Easter season.
Yeah.
Like chocolate eggs are back. You know those little round ones, the big ones that you get in the cartons?
yeah.
Dude, they taste fucking 10 times
The hollow
different.
ones
You
or the
remember-
dense
The
ones?
hollow ones.
Okay.
All we do all year is go up to the top of Jacko's.
Yeah.
And Jacko's mum just chucks us frozen like chocolate eggs.
Frozen
at us.
eggs,
they're
Oh
so
my
good.
god, I'm gonna move back in here.
I'm telling there's something about Easter chocolate that's different to normal Cadbury
Yeah, the
chocolate.
fucking bunny
Matter of
delivers
fact, shout out to Cadbury. Killing it for the last
Oi.
20 years.
Yeah, they know what
Cadbury.
they're doing,
No
eh?
one fucking to stop.
Cadbury
Good
used to be
ads,
doing
though.
good.
Good
Oi.
TV ads.
Wait, not a sponsorship.
Not an
But-
ad, believe it or not.
Not an ad, but Cadbury, you've been killing it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
what do
they're
you reckon your
awesome.
favourite Cadbury chocolate is?
I just like the little, like, do you know the little like classic Easter eggs that you go like
Yeah.
hide? I reckon
dense
they're just
ones?
fire. Yeah,
Same.
I reckon they're
Yeah.
fire.
You know what's
Or
underrated?
the crunchy
Very
ones.
Friends. Very Friends.
Very friends.
You know those real thin ones?
Dude, bro, to say he likes furries. That's all I'm taking out that.
Nah. Anyway, off the chocolate, and what broke me is just Chip posted on Instagram tonight, and there's just no need for
Yeah.
it, is there? Like, it's an absolute violation of like my rights as a human.
Chip's been doing Instagram dumps lately.
He's
A dump, for those who don't know, is like 6 different photos, right? Or like however many. And every single time, the fuckwit just puts in shit photos of us.
Yeah,
Which just does us so dirty.
My response to that to both of you is fucking cop that. Cop that.
Chip's got a photo of me like loading up, about to lay down the law and eat out an ice cream.
And Chip's got a photo of me on the first slide, and it's me about 16 shots deep with him trying to go toe to toe.
Trying to look at the flash.
The reason I don't really give a fuck is like the amount of pictures there are me getting around. And like, I know they're not posting Instagram, but they fucking will be one day.
Yeah, but
and
Chip-
no, and the ones that you like, that you're in, at least you're in a state where like it might have been your own fault that you're looking like a fuckwit. The ones that I'm in, you can tell I've been on a mission and someone's gone, oh, I've got him to fucking tea
But
here.
Chip, just looking at you, like, it's obviously don't care about your image. So when it
Oh,
comes-
coming from the fucking Slurpee and Zinger box guy, he's going to talk about image, eh? The one that's got tits like a cow's going to talk about image.
Cows.
Yeah, haven't you seen the ad? It's like, cow. Haven't you seen that, did you? You seen it?
looking at
Back me up. You've seen
Oh,
it. You've seen it.
that.
Back me up.
Yeah,
that
oh, the
one.
ad. Yeah,
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
Have you seen that Jenny Craig ad?
Yeah, you should fucking take her advice, dude.
Well done.
Wait,
Good on ya.
on another note,
Yeah.
I've been watching my Netflix again lately. I watched that show called One Day. Have you seen it advertised on
No.
TikTok and
You've
shit?
been getting through some Netflix, eh?
What do you like? Do you do
wait,
anything?
Listen.
When are you gonna switch back
I
to porn?
watched this. I watched this. It's a 14 episode series, and it's like a love story over 20 years.
You finished 14 episodes already.
They're like 30 minutes each.
You
It's
have
not that
way
bad.
too
That's still 7
That's
hours.
still, yeah.
This is coming from the dude who's part time, telling me I have too much time. This was a lazy Sunday with the clouds out.
I have no
every
fucking time on my hands.
I had every fucking right. Okay, so awarded. Back to this rom com. 14 episodes in one day. I can't remember the last time I've cried this hard.
You cried.
I'm talking
Really?
sobbed.
Holy
Fucking
fuck.
sobbed. It is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's one of the best like series I've ever watched.
What's it called?
One Day. It's like a love story over 20 years. I was like watching it with my partner, and I was sitting on the couch, right?
Yeah.
And you know, like when you, I was doing those like,
Was she crying as well?
yeah, she was crying, but I felt like a beta. I was like there, like fully
Really?
heavy
Imagine
sobbing.
if we
Do you reckon
like-
it's because you were like a little bit hungover? Or
No,
like,
the show is just like fucking
That good,
beautiful. It's
Imagine
so
if we
good,
walked
man.
up and like saw a show on TV and saw them both crying and be like, what the fuck's going on? Are you alright?
I, like,
you're a pussy.
like genuinely, man. I like normally I'm not too bad. Like Like I won't cry in like those, you know, those American sport movies sort of things.
Did you cry in Marley and Me?
Nah.
Oh, you
Didn't
sick
cry in Marley and Me.
fuck.
But this
you
one, man.
sick fuck.
Shit, don't you start talking about dogs
The whole
again.
of Australia.
you'd fucking hit Marley and Me with a car.
Yeah, and his brother won't fucking move again. Marley and Me, I reckon everyone in Australia's cried over that movie. Me 4 times.
I've like banned myself from watching Marley and Me since I was a kid. I was like that upset by it. Like
I made
genuinely, it's so
the
fucked.
real life version of Marley and Me the other week.
Yeah, just the fast version.
Yeah.
The one that ends more hectic.
But like, I would catch myself thinking about this like a couple days after, and it'd still make me like. You have to, for anyone who just wants to binge a series.
Is it because they like fall in love and one of them dies, or?
I'm not going to spoil it.
100%.
Well, it's a rom-com
100%
and it's sad, so that's.
I'm not going to, but it's like I'm not going to spoil it. But it's just like so much. It's so fucking good.
Yeah,
just,
right.
Yeah.
I'm not really into like sad shows, eh?
Neither. Is anyone hot in it?
I'm just
I didn't think
I'm
I
into
was
shows where
either.
cunts just die.
I didn't think I was either, and next minute I was heavy crying on a Sunday afternoon.
See that like Sundays are already so scary. I don't want to make them worse.
See, I don't understand how people can like sob over. I've never cried over.
You will over this, I guarantee you.
I don't think I've ever cried over something like a movie or that.
You just said you cried over Marley and Me.
No, I never. I don't think I was really sad from it, but I don't think I ever
Dude,
cried.
He gave back shots to Marley and Me.
Who's this cunt?
Wait,
Who's this cunt trying to fall?
Wait,
Stop
how's-
acting tough.
No. I just don't get like attached to movies because I just know they're acting.
See, I do. I get attached to the characters.
Yeah, I fall in love with
do you know
characters.
what's funny? One time, I don't know if I've told you this, but you remember that movie, The Fault in Our Stars?
Yeah.
So one time I was watching that at the movie theatre with my mum and sister, and quite fucking conveniently, 2 rows over, it was like my school crush in primary school and all her friends from my class, right? Like right there, like where we could just see each other's faces so clearly. At the end, he dies or whatever happens. I yawn. I dead ass yawns.
Oh.
My eyes water. My sister goes out loud, "Are you crying?" And then all the chicks looked at me. And the next day at school, everyone flamed me for crying during the movie when I yawned. And that rattled me. That had year 5 me rattled.
Now I've heard everything. Covering a cry with a yawn. Now I've heard it all.
Are you still trying to like justify that you weren't actually crying?
Dude, that makes sense because when he was crying out Rara Viper, you went,
Yeah,
He was yawning.
one big yawn. I was very
a yawn that
tired too.
lasted for 10 minutes.
Tell you what, man, this podcast editing really gets me tired.
Oi, did
Always yawning.
Did you see that cunt in the Goldie who's like the head of the charity? He owns a big charity up there or some shit. He's trying to ban G-bangers from Gold Coast beaches. G-strings.
What?
Fuck him.
Like women G-strings. And his like thing, it was like
He's
they're
going down
raunchy,
the
they're
wrong
walking
path.
around, nobody wants to see your bottom. Literally, it was on the news.
Sorry, what was that last comment? Nobody
Yeah.
wants to see your
Stop
bottom.
the cup. Stop the cup.
He's been forced into that. His wife said, "You
Yeah.
gotta stop looking at his
There's
chicks. And
gotta be-
I'll do something better. I'll make her stand."
It's got to be something like he's sick of getting in trouble by his wife, and he's like, the only way I deal with this is I ban it.
I've cracked it. He's sick of walking around the Goldie bricked up as fuck all day.
What?
That's what he is.
Who gives a fuck?
But
Like,
if you really care that much about it and make a big deal out of it, like, who's got that much time?
You've got to be an absolute narc. But like, that's probably someone's grandfather. Like, go get your grandfather,
No,
boy.
I understand.
No. Because I tell you what, there's heaps of grandfathers getting around that just go and look at chicks.
Filled to the gills with Viagra.
Ever walk past like a fucking surf club on a Sunday arvo? All the grandfathers up there with sunnies on.
Boy, yes.
But I tell you what, it's
Pervy.
like fucking Men in Black up there with those sunnies on.
You know what the worst the worst thing I've ever seen is? I was working on a high rise, sort of like along the Esplanade at our place, and the like chicks would walk along in their activewear, and I'm obviously not condoning this, but like just a sight full of grown men when these chicks walk past, like yelling out shit,
That's
like
disgusting.
whooping,
Fuck.
like just absolutely wild, like it's like primal creatures just fucking.
Yeah, it's so bad, eh? Like, I was at Fallon's on Monday and we were sitting down and these 2 chicks come past and like, yeah, they were all right. But there's this Asian fella that was walking the other way and he walks past them, walks about 10 more paces and then turns around, pulls his sunnies down, hands on hips and stares until they walk past a fucking eyesight. It was like incredible. I've never seen someone like
He was just
unfazed.
gobsmacked.
Legit, like he sat there
And he stood there.
He stood there
Unfazed.
and just copped like the side of his life.
Do you ever
And then
get-
they left. Sonny's back up, hips off, turned around, kept going.
Obviously, like we find females attractive. You ever get scared, like when we're old, that what if we're those creepy old dudes?
Worry about that when
Do you
you're
reckon?
old.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they know they're being weird?
Nah. I reckon they're
That's
just,
that's what worries me. Because
Nah,
what
they
if when
I
we're
reckon
older,
that- I
we
reckon-
don't know we're being
I
weird?
reckon they're so out of it. They're like,
that's some
Oh my god!
nah. Nah.
do we have to admit that?
No, that's fucking.
wait,
that freaked me out though.
I understand like back on that beach thing,
Probably shouldn't do
banning G strings or whatever. I understand like public, really busy beaches. If there's red and yellow flags, maybe like keep your top on for chicks who sunbake with their tops off.
Nah, take them off.
I'm all for it, Chip. Don't get me wrong, but I understand if maybe like if there's heaps of kids around, maybe have it on. And private beaches are a bit quieter.
Yeah, but like a kid
Let
doesn't
him
even know what a
free.
tit is. Like kids running around and be like, oh, a tennis ball. Like, he wouldn't fucking know what he's looking at.
The kids know what tits
I'll
are.
tell you what, the only people that know what they're looking at are these old cunts walking around.
I think the bloke trying to outlaw
he's
it,
pretty
Goldie, should
sketchy.
probably like maybe not start at the Gold Coast first.
yeah,
because that's
start
probably
in
like
a
the
fucking
town.
country town,
Yeah.
6 million k's west.
Start at like a lagoon.
Yeah.
Inland.
I feel like he's just obviously into blokes or something like
He's
that.
losing. He's
Yeah.
losing.
I'll tell you what, he will not win this war.
Do you reckon, do you reckon
He will
he's,
not win this war.
do you reckon he's full of blokes wearing budgies?
Probably not. The old cunt. All right, we got a big episode. We're going to talk about things we've done that make us cringe.
A whole lot.
A whole lot.
I
A
heard
fair bit
that.
in this life,
Stay
including a lot of
tuned.
this podcast.
Yeah,
Thanks.
number one, the Mayfield podcast.
Now, I've had a couple things pop up in my Snapchat memories lately.
Dick pics.
Yeah, a whole lot of them. I'm talking wide-angled rod pics,
Oh,
mirror rod pics, even fucking helicopters.
I hope this isn't the memory that I was going to...
No, it's not, but-
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. And it sort of made me realise how fucking cringe some of the stuff we used to do was. Like,
Some of the shit
and
we still do.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
You ever just have those moments where you're just driving in your car, you start screaming about some shit you did, I don't know, like a week ago, a few months ago.
Or
like,
you just get
Yeah.
those like shivers down your back and you're like, oh,
I'm
no
doing
way I
it
did
right
that.
now.
Just rattles you.
fucked.
I get like a red flush through my cheeks, like,
Yeah.
and I feel embarrassed
I'll
in
just-
the moment.
I'll kick us off, hey. The other week, speaking of memories, I got one from in like year. I was in year 8, and it was like a mirror pic of me, and I like wanted. I looked at it, and I just thought, oh, I'm actually so disgusted. In
Was it
myself.
like Six Pack City?
And then I actually used to be ripped as cunt.
Yeah, you did.
And then and then the worst thing is, I was
Used
like,
to be.
oh, I won. Like it's
Sorry, okay. Continue.
you shut your lips, eh?
Which ones?
So
The brown ones.
the ones that I quit. All right, no. So I was looking at this memory, right, and I thought, all right, one, like I can cop one, but one's all right. It's like it's a bit weird. I'm cringing, but it's not that bad. A couple of days later, another one pops up, and then another, and then some of the days had fucking a couple on them.
But are these like pictures you've like sent people?
Yeah, well, just a Courtney.
Just to Courtney?
Oh, what maybe to
On
you?
the story? Or?
No. Wait, one of them back in the day fucking might have been actually.
Yeah.
But I was so disgusted with myself, and they keep fucking popping up, and I'm losing my mind.
You can't remove them either. Like,
You have to go all the way through.
Yeah.
I've
Wait.
been starting to do it. I started to do it because it was too much.
The amount of times I get a Snapchat memory, I'm going to go into another one that's making me cringe lately. I hope it's not the same as you, but it's been really fucking me off. We used to be filming in nightclubs.
Oh, he's stolen
Is
my
that, yeah,
one,
I knew we were going to have the same one as soon as you
Yeah.
said the memories. We would have
Dude.
moments like the first couple of years of clubbing or whatever. I don't know why I don't know why. Like
This thing makes me vomit.
we
Like,
never thought it was fucking gross in the moment, but there's so many times where we've been filming flash on in a nightclub.
it's disgusting.
Oh,
Isn't it just when someone's doing something dumb or funny?
No,
But
no.
it's
I
not.
like the one that
It's
popped up in my
not.
memory the other day was literally a front view, like the camera facing me,
Yeah.
flash on, me with my hat backwards, thinking I was a hellman, and I'm like this in it, bopping my head, and then it goes to Coxie. Coxie looks at it, bops his head, and then it goes to Chip, and you're being Chip. You're
Chips off his head.
and I was like, dude, that's
How gross, is it?
gross.
The fact that like we look at people now if we're in a club and if you see a group and they're like filming each other with flash on, we're like, gross. They're like so young. Why are they here? That was us.
the thing was.
At least it's now like you just film good shit. Well, like how
Yeah,
much all
like
the stuff
now
in your
I've-
memories, dude,
yeah.
is like so much of it is like you're like 14. Like literally film a bird flying. You're like,
Yeah.
save.
But there's things from like a while back. Do you have some things from recently that are really eating you up at the moment?
I have another that's from a while back. I'm talking like 11, 12 years old, probably even maybe younger.
What, and
10.
it still rattles
I'm
you?
talking. Yeah, it was disgusting. What happened? All right, so I sort of like had this. I don't even know what to call it. A playground thing, like at the local park or some shit. And
Sorry, how old were you?
Wait, guys, I wasn't 18 at the playground. I believe it or not, I was playground age, 11 or 12.
Playground age.
Playground age.
Fair,
I think.
fair.
For some, that's
Fair.
older than others.
And I somehow ended up like getting like half a girlfriend when I was there. She
Yeah.
was also the same age, all right?
Also playground age.
You know, like when you first get like a partner or whatever, like really young. If any of you have had a partner really, really
Yeah,
young,
her name was Pepper.
like
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Well, that was my first girlfriend ever. I was like, there's a video of it. There's a video of it, and I was wearing like, mum used to dress me up. It was like half of like a suit to wear to school, and I wear this skirt in the corner. And there's like a picture of me holding hands with Pepper. It was literally love at first
does
sight.
Courtney get cut up about it?
I haven't told her. She'll hear about it next Wednesday.
Oh, fuck. Anyway,
For the pig.
Wonder what Pepper's doing.
it was
today.
like the age when everyone had iPods and like we had each other on Kick and shit. And I'll
Oh,
never forget.
Kick.
My sister caught me out sending like stuff like love you baby girl and stuff like 11, 12 years old, and the thought of it. And I remember her reading it out being like, Jackson's got a girlfriend. Like he's saying love you baby girl and stuff like that. And I remember just the
baby girl at
sheer
12 is wild.
embarrassment. I'm talking like triple heart emoji sort of
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
And like 100 like kissy faces.
That's what
Yeah.
brings me to
Sweet.
mind is I used to
Kiss
send like
tomorrow,
I've
question
been
mark.
there.
I had
I've been
like
there.
40x. If it was like yes, it'd have 40x after it, and it got that bad, I'd send it every time. You know, it pops up and like you suggested, so I just click it and it send it. Like that's what makes me cringe so much.
40 X's.
It wasn't actually 40, but
I
it was
used to
like
send exes to my sister.
Yeah, you did do
Yeah,
that.
I sent
X's to-
Sly dog.
I sent
bro
X's
code.
to everyone. I sent
Dude.
X's to you.
Scumbag over here.
Scumbag.
Yeah, mad scumbag. I'd do it again.
Wait, you talk about bro code last week on the episode. What about this bro code? Hitting up his sister.
Dude,
Hey.
if bro code was a Bible, you burnt the cunt to hell, Coxie.
Nah,
There's no truth
Chips
in
was just genuine. It was just
It was
genuine
genuine.
love.
Another thing that's obviously makes me cringe and makes me scream a little bit. It is flamed me so much for it, so I'm just gonna get out of the way. Mirror gym pics.
Gross.
Putting a mirror gym pic on my Instagram profile.
Nah,
It's still up there, isn't it?
No,
I get it.
it was shirt off mirror gym.
Oh yeah,
pic.
but that one was bad.
That's the one I'm talking about.
that one was gross.
That one was actually fucked, man. I still like
50 Shades of Flabby.
Oh, yeah,
50 Shades of Curves.
No. It worked.
No, but that's the
It worked.
They
Oh,
fucking
you
work.
fucking idiot.
Dude, they
Oh,
do
it worked.
work.
I'm not.
Legend.
No.
Boys.
Shuckers. No, but I was like that. I was in that headspace
That
where
fucking
That horny. Yeah. That fucking toey.
I didn't want to say it. No, but it genuinely works. Like putting shit up like that on your Instagram.
Yeah.
And it helped.
That's how I knew one of our good mates was single, because he started doing it
Who was it?
around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Straight away. Yeah.
And guess what? It was fucking working for him as well.
Oh, a lot worked for him.
Genuinely, it works, but then like when you get out of that stage, you're just like, why did I do that? Like, what is wrong with me?
Yeah, but it works at like a cost because
Yeah.
like if chicks are saying it,
100%.
I tell you who else is saying it is your mates.
Yeah, exactly. So my mates didn't like it.
And there's
And
no.
I I know for a fact a
we
lot
were
of chicks probably didn't
disgusted.
like it as well. So that's what makes me cringe as well.
Oh, I think it's safe to say more disliked it than liked it.
Nah.
It was one of those like acquired taste, I think.
Coxie just looked at it at like a double-edged sword and he's like, fuck it, I'll roll
Well,
with it.
Chip, first of all, you said you thought it was Photoshop. So that's a bit of a compliment to me there. Cheers,
When-
bud.
When did I say it was
You
Photoshopped?
did. You did.
Did
and
you?
He did, and I had to prove
Maybe
it. I
like
had to prove it.
gassing
maybe
him
to
up.
downsize your tits in it, maybe. But that's the only thing in that was photoshopped.
No, you did. So I remember that.
It's like I remember that picture so clearly. It's like you sucked in the biggest breath of fucking air you could, and you were like starting to rise. That's what it was.
He told me about it. He'd been fasting for 48 hours before that.
Yeah,
photo.
it was a strictly water diet.
Should go on it again, cunt.
What else have we got? Have we got any more?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some.
I've got one that happened to me last weekend.
Oh,
And this-
fresh.
Yeah, and this one's been making
Oh.
me like, wait. I have been driving to work this week screaming. Like I'll be at work, and then instantly it just comes to my head, and I just got to go for a walk. Like I didn't even know what's
I
rattling me
think my
so
sister
bad.
told me about this.
Yeah, I got ditzy white girl drunk on the weekend. And I did a lot of stupid things, like a lot of dumb
A lot of
things.
crazy things.
A lot of crazy, oh my God, what's going on things.
Can't take you anywhere.
But it was fucked up. It was gross. And where do I even start? First off, I was at a 21st I wasn't invited to, and I got a +1 ticket to, whatever.
Starting off.
They're doing a speech for her birthday. I didn't know it was a speech until the next day. I was yelling out the whole speech.
So was I.
Oh, thank fuck.
No, wait, I
Thank
was yelling out.
fuck.
I was yelling out that much. Someone I didn't know who was a friend of the birthday person hit me. I was like, "Oi, shh."
Oh, I thought it
And
was. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was thinking about it this week as well.
Oh, I
was
thought
like,
it was
is that
just
any
me.
better though? Because one of our mates was like, yeah, someone else was yelling at it too, but now it's just you two. It would have been better if it was some random yelling out as well.
Nah, I feel so much better now knowing that you were doing it with me. Because
Well, he was lying to make you feel good.
I had a head noise about it the following day too.
I know.
and
I was like, I wasn't even meant to be there. While I was like yelling out during speeches. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
I thought
Like,
it was. I knew it was a speech, but I thought it was a fun and playful speech.
Same.
You know what
I didn't
mean?
realize it was serious until
Bro,
the
I
next
thought it was a
day.
speech you could just politely interrupt.
To the next day, there was like clips of it on Instagram. I was like, oh no, I wasn't that guy, was I? And her boyfriend was. I was like, fuck, he's so hot. Kiss him.
I
Kiss
remember
him.
that.
Oh my god!
I think we were
gross.
chanting that.
Yeah, we were.
but-
Oh, yeah. So that's one thing that rattled me. Another thing, left the clubs. I'm vomiting in the middle of fucking Ocean Street.
Ew.
Gross. Like, imagine like people walking past and seeing me do that.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what's giving me
Yeah,
so
that's
much head
right.
noise this week. Just people would have just seen me like doing that in the middle.
If it makes you feel any
Near
better,
the taxi rank, just
Oi,
vomiting.
we didn't have a similar night, but we have like similar head noise because when I went there, I went straight to the kebab shop, right? And I was
Yeah.
standing outside the kebab shop by myself, and I was like, I was swaying, and I was at that point in time. I remember like specifically thinking, like, if anyone is here who knows me, I look like the biggest piss wreck ever.
Exactly.
Because I was like swaying, trying to stay on my feet while waiting for my hot chili barbecue sour cream kebab.
Oh god!
But I know that's what's rattling. In the moment, you don't think about it.
Yeah.
The next day, you're like, imagine everyone who's seen us, who knows us.
Oh, there's some good videos of it, eh?
Oh, fuck.
It sort of comes down, nobody actually gives a fuck what
yeah,
you do.
everyone would have forgotten.
Yeah, I
about
know.
that.
But like, that's
Maybe not
been
your
that-
one.
I've been
Yeah,
like
your one was
driving and
pretty bad.
screaming, and I even had to get Jacko's mum to come pick me up. So
Oh, that's what.
Shout out to her, love you.
yeah,
Love
Done that
you,
a couple
thank you.
times.
You're a saint. Thank you for coming and picking me
I had a
up.
couple like that on the weekend too, where like I was in a proper state and I woke up after about 2 hours sleep, and to make it worse, there's about an 8-minute video of me at 6:30 a.m. walking down Cav Ave in the Goldie, saying the most criminal shit, doing the most criminal shit.
It's like the main stretch along Gold Coast as well. Like,
And then, this isn't cringe or anything, but I thought I'd just say it. I had a good vomit, like projectile vomit on the main drag where people are watching. And if you think that's the worst part of it, you know, down there they got like jetting trucks to clear the streets. The jetting truck jetted my vomit back onto me.
it's disgusting, but it's so deserved. Wait, I got sent videos of Chip that night on the main stretch of Goldie, and just eating a kebab on this
Oi,
bench.
I
And then-
had one bite. I couldn't do it.
No, because apparently you guys, you're up that late that you saw people starting to jog. By the way, how
it was
rattling
just-
is that? So apparently someone jogged past and you just looked at them and went, fuck this, and just threw your kebab on the ground.
I did, yeah. Oh, and do you think that was bad, dude? How's it? This is the worst I've ever felt. Like, you know how seeing people run, you're like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah.
The surf fucking lifesavers start setting up shop.
Oh,
And that for me was rock bottom. And then I had a good 2 hour nap and went again.
And then he did it again the next night.
It was awesome. Didn't feel bad the second night, but because I knew it was coming.
So I'm at that point where I'm like, I actually think I might just like have a lot of time off the piss. Because I can't deal with the head noise. Like my anxiety at the moment on Sundays is like through the roof.
I'm at the point where
You are getting pretty hammered though, like recently.
yeah, he's doing it right.
Yeah.
I'm at the point now where I've hit it hard, but I think I've got to go for the knockout. That's where I'm at.
No shit. Don't go hard.
Yes.
Man. You got to go backwards.
Nah. Why would you go backwards? You just want to look for your future. Look forward.
Yeah, I'm just getting like the worst. Like on Sunday, or even worse, after that night out, I had a breakfast with family I hadn't seen in 8 years. At 8 o'clock, I get a call at 10 past 8. Hey, where are ya? Oh, I'm away. I can't find my keys. I just hop straight in the car, get there. And I was like just trying not to vomit my breakfast. Get home, I didn't leave the bed till Monday morning. And I was
His family would have thought he was the biggest piss.
yeah. I was just curled in a ball just by myself watching Suits in my room. Just like,
Oh, good
just like
show.
with the worst
Good show.
anxiety ever. Like,
It gets it every single time, man.
Well, he's got anything else?
We need to pick a month that we're going to do sober and actually stick to
Can
it.
we actually do like dry July? Oh, no, not dry
No,
July.
July's out.
Dry like May.
I'll do.
What's in May?
I'll do. You know that little section. You know the little
Fisher.
section.
Fisher. Oh, we can't do
The
it.
section you get before, like the last, the mid. So
Honestly, taking a bit out of his mouth right now.
Chip just wants a couple days sober.
That
and
little
he's sweet.
section, so like a month after the last festival before Splendor. There's a good period there where you can get off it.
Yeah, it's June, isn't it?
Yeah,
January,
Because July, because July's Splendor.
Yeah, so you can do June.
It's like May, June. We need to do 30 days.
Fuck that!
I
I'm
reckon.
not doing that. I'm just not going to get off it, dude.
What's the point?
What is the
Genuinely.
point? You know what I'll do when I'm fucking 80? I'll have a couple years off. How's that? I'll make up my time then, because while I'm young, who's got to make up their time? Fuck.
Oh, you're
no.
young, dumb, and full of fun.
Cheers to that, eh?
He's got anything else? I think that's it.
I don't think so. Yeah, that's.
If
that's,
you've got
that's
any
it.
like good stories about like the things that make you cringe that you've done, send them in. We'd be keen to hear them.
Hotline. Yeah, ring up the hotline and tell them.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, time to wrap up this episode. Thank you so much for listening. Woohoo! Yeah,
we made it.
LFI this week. It's a good one. It just says. it's
It's that
It's a good one.
I remember it.
Stalling. It is the path of inner peace begins with 4 words. Not my fucking problem. You know, sometimes you just need
Holy what the Sigma.
sometimes you just need to say those 4 words.
Yeah, let your balls sag and put
Anyway.
your chest up. Yeah.
Shaka mahalo. Thanks for listening.
Shaka Fanu.
Bro,
Yeah.
whenever you cunts farted.
Cheers, Mohammeds.
What the fuck? Right, what about song of the week?
Oh yeah, song of the week is Carnival by Kanye West.
Oh,
There you go.
fuck
Sorry.
yeah.
Dude.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Bye.
Shaka Mahal.